as we think about Christmas, and I love reading the Christmas story. I asked some buddies at dinner the other night, do you guys still like enjoy reading the Christmas story? Has it become, old news type of thing? If you've read it a lot of times, I still love it. My buddies do too. So it's still a great story. It's still an amazing story. There's so many layers to this story. But when you are reminded of all the details that God orchestrated and all the prophecies that came true, the promises that came true, and the details of Jesus being born in Bethlehem and all that had to happen for that to be the case, for Caesar to have the census at that time, and for Joseph to go back to Bethlehem so that Jesus was born in Bethlehem to fulfill the prophecy that that's where the Savior would be born. And so all of that is orchestrated, and God works all of that out. And so we see it time and time again for centuries, right? We see the God of the universe is real and powerful, and he's in control, and he knows what he's doing. And so for us, are we going to continue just to, be filled with concern, worry, complaining? Come on, God, what are you doing? I can't believe this. Why did you allow this? Or to your point, it's interesting. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's going on, but I'm surrendered to the fact that you've got this and you know what you're doing.
And one of the best things that helped me over the years, Bryce, is having teammates in this, because a lot of times we can get so tunnel visioned that we start to forget what he's done. And let's just say I'm going through something, and instead of me just dwelling on it, we connect, and you would read me something like this is the Amplified, the Romans 8:28, and we know, like literally saying to me, Matt, we know with great confidence that God, who is deeply concerned about us, causes all things to work together as a plan for good for those who love God, to those who are called according to his plan and purpose. And I may sit there and say, well, Bryce, that sounds really great on Sunday, but today, man, I'm struggling with that. And you say, but Matt, I've lived this. In fact, Matt, I've walked through this. Look when God did this in my life. And hey, Matt, do you remember when God did this in your life? And there's so much value in having teammates to walk on this journey with. So in fact, I would even say anybody who's watching this, you feel alone, man, make sure you get in a church family. Make sure you get in a small group. Make sure you get in an UNPACKIN group. Get some people around you, ideally of the same sex, so you can really connect like one-on-one at a meal or in time of prayer and say, would you help me? Because you may say this is interesting, but it feels really painful for me right now. And the friend who is an iron sharpened iron type of friend that will speak in and say, hey, we'll walk through this together, it can make all the difference.